isn't complete. It isn't complete without a guitar solo.
All right, today we're checking out Metallica, Fade to Black. Let's get into it. Okay, how was that? I don't even know what you call it, that intro music composition thing. How do you rate that?
That was cool.
It wasn't like...
I mean...
you weren't jumping out your chair.
No, like, I mean, I couldn't play it myself.
Yeah, of course.
You know, so I mean, I don't know. I'm no, like, musical reviewer, but I thought it was cool. I mean, it was chill, you know? I like the electric guitar the best. But, you know, I like music that's, like, lit and gets you bouncing out. Like, you know what I mean? I like it to spaz. Like, I like it to shake me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be lit. I want to be explosive. I want to feel my whole spine from my head to my toes, you know? So.
All right, what you got?
This is one of those songs that I think is better live.
Yeah.
Because especially when the electric guitar starts, I can only picture, like, it's all sweaty and it's all chill at the end of the concert. It's like evening turning into night. You're just like kind of, you know, had a couple beers and it's like just a vibe. It's just like vibing to the song, you know. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this song is about like the dark night of the soul. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this song is about a lowly low.
A lowly low.
I remember in the earlier verses on Lost My Will to Live.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what he said after that, but it was something about needed to end or something.
Yeah, death
so like,
could something.
Fade to the black is like fade
into the abyss.
Death.
Where you came from and where you're going.
Right, like he's like, need it all to end, to set him free or something like that. It's like, oh, this
life
is about some
heavy,
trying
though.
times.
Yeah. Life can be so heavy.
I feel like most, if not all people, go through times like this.
Absolutely.
Or it's like, dang,
Absolutely.
death would probably feel freeing right now because my
Yeah.
life is miserable.
I wonder if you like live a lifestyle where it's just like higher highs, you know what I mean? You don't actually go through like really like low lows. You know what I mean?
What goes up must come down.
right? But like are your in that space it's like is, you know, I don't know, is that even possible? It's like is that person experiencing the same level of suffering as a person who's like homeless and like alcoholic and
They
you know what I
might be
mean?
experiencing
Beat down.
even more.
Dang.
I feel like you have a baseline, right?
Right.
And then you may get excited, but you always come back to baseline. That's why some of the sages of the past would say you don't want to get too excited or too down.
Oh, because
you're always going to come back to your baseline. And like, you might be able to change your baseline incrementally. You know what I mean? Become just like an average person. Oh, yeah, I'm happy most of the time. But if you get super excited, that contrast from like super excited back to baseline, or from super excited back to, oh, a bad event happened.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot.
It's like, oh, I feel like it could be more suffering.
Dang.
I mean, suffering is all subjective anyway. So it's like, yeah, someone who's homeless might have a harder life, but they might actually be happier.
Right, true. That's true. Them people on Skid Row are low-key happy.
Yeah, we watched Skid Row interviews, and some of those people seem way happier than people who have a lot.
Yeah, I like that part that's like ding ding ding. Honestly, this song I would prefer instead of the acoustic guitar or whatever I would prefer if they did electric the whole way through and they did like when he's talking about agony and pain, it was like the deeper electric guitar like recently, but then when he's talking about the stuff on the acoustic, I wish it would be like lighter electric guitar basically. You know what I mean? I just feel like I don't know. I'm just a little bit like a more rock hard metal.
It's not your specific style.
Exactly.
So that last part is on "No One But Me Can Save Myself."
Yeah.
But it's like, why even try?
But it's too late.
Right, it's too late. Why even try?
That's crazy.
Ooh, that's a relatable position.
Yeah, you know all about that. Tell me about it.
I mean, I don't have much to say about it. It's just very relatable. You know, I've been to those depths before.
See, that's the problem right there.
What?
It's like okay, if you're I said this in like an NF video a while ago, but I think a lot of times people who experience deep depression or anything like that, addiction, a lot of times they're very intelligent people, you know what I mean? And that intelligence can basically go like dark and light. You know what I mean? And so it's like when that intelligence gets to a deep, dark place, it's like they're also highly aware that only them can save themselves. And they are also aware that it's not going to be an overnight fix. And they're also aware that like it's going to be a lot of effort and work and stuff to just get back to mediocre.
So why even try?
Why even try? Like they're also...
Because you're not, like when you're in that place, you're not motivated.
Right.
So like, dang, that's a whole lot of work just to get back to this mediocre existence. Nah, I'm good.
And you're like, literally, like the place you're getting back to is going to be like, oh, I can't wait to get a new car. And oh, I can't wait to keep up with the Joneses.
It's going to be a lot of work for things that don't mean much.
Right.
Just
it's
some
like
material things. Why should I work so hard for that?
You know, intelligent people know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's definitely something to it. Like, the deeper the depression, like, the more genius the person, in my opinion.
There might be a correlation.
Correlation.
I'm not gonna say it's like.
Hey, look, Dr. Lex is on the scene, okay? And I certify this message. Oh, yeah. Isn't complete. It isn't complete without a guitar solo.
You know what I always wonder when I hear songs like this?
What?
How is it received by people who have never been through similar times? Or has everyone been through like super dark times?
Dang, right? Or is your darkness shared darkness with another's darkness even though theirs is darker?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Because I mean, pitch black to me is pitch black to me, even though what I've been through may not have been as hard as someone else.
Right.
And it may feel like fade into pitch blackness for them as well.
Right. Or even like I think a lot of like you get teenagers that like they're literally such in a dark place, and it's like from an adult perspective it's like, but how? They have barely experienced any hardships in life. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe they've experienced
relative to their own experience.
Right. I think that's what it's like.
Having social problems at school, you know, maybe kids making fun of you.
Right.
It probably feels really tough, you know?
The absolute worst. So I think that's what it's like. Like everybody has their own darkness, like pit of darkness.
But I know people who would say they've never been through depression or anything like that.
Right.
I have family who would say that. But then it's also a very taboo topic, so they may say it. Or there's a, maybe not taboo, but there's a stigma around it. So they may say that even though it might not be true.
Right.
I don't know. But I just wonder, how is this received if you haven't been through a period so hopeless where it's like, why should I even live?
They probably just skip the song.
But if you don't skip the song, how? I always wonder that. You know what I mean? Like, is this music only for people who have been through dark times, or if you haven't, do you still enjoy it, or do you just enjoy the instrumental and not the lyrics? I mean, I always wonder those kind of things. But I definitely like the topic this song is about, like the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's very relatable. I think a lot of people go through that.
Dang, this is the type of song that gets you moshing.
Well, I want to mosh to this.
Yeah, I don't think I could either, except that end solo.
This is the kind of song that gets me to thinking, maybe a trip back down memory lane, which isn't so horrible for me because when I think about the past, I don't really feel it when I think about it. So I can talk about the past and stuff and not get emotional because I don't feel it. Same with the good times. I don't know how to think about the good times and feel it. I mean, my memory just doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm polar opposite. If I think, all I have to think about is just like the smell of something and instantly I'm ready to cry.
Oh, wow. So my life doesn't work like that.
Very.
And so it's like a trip down memory lane, which isn't too painful because I can't feel it. And I can relate to it. But it's not I'm going to mosh to it.
Yeah. Man, that end solo, I can mosh to that. I like that solo. That was so good. But yeah, it was like a little bit of like a soul searching song, I think, you know.
Yeah, I don't think I'm much of a mosher.
I don't think so.
I don't think I would like it too much.
I gotta be on your shoulders.
No.
Yeah.
I don't like people invading my personal space. I think I would flip out.
You would. You'd probably black out.
Yeah, it's not a mosher, you know? Just like, you have your space, I have my space.
I don't think I'm a mosher either because I don't want to get hit. I don't like...
But you wouldn't mind going and hitting people.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like confrontation, but it's like... I mean, if it's one-way confrontation, that's okay, I guess. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like the video and comment below any other suggestions we should check out. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And until next time, that's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't